What's up guys, Stark here. In today's character spotlight we will be taking a look at Martha. I'm going to throw our pictures on the screen now while I talk about her for a little bit. So first up, she has some really awesome artwork in my opinion. I really like her character design. Other than that though, she is a rider class, so she's going to be strong against casters, weak to assassins. She's essentially going to be a super supporter servant. So I'm going to throw her stats on the screen right now. She's got 8,014 attack at level 80, and she has 13,068 HP at level 80 as well. So she's not that strong. She does have a little bit more HP, so she's a little bit on the tankier side, but her main use is going to be for support. And that's pretty much what all of her skills will do. So her first skill is going to be Protection of the Faith A, which greatly increases debuff resistance for 3 turns and greatly restores her own HP. So at level 1 it's 1,000, at level 10 it's 2,500. I don't know if that really warrants the word greatly restores HP, but it is a nice HP buff. Her second skill is called Miracle D, which will remove debuffs from all allies and greatly restore HP of all allies. Again, I think the word's taken a little loosely here. At level 1 it's only a 300 HP increase, but it is an AoE effect, so it will heal all allies, which is always nice. And then you can strengthen that up with the Strengthen quest, and that will bump up the HP restoration up to 1,000 at level 1 and 2,000 at level 10. It's not bad, it's not that bad. I wish, the cooldown was a little bit lower, so you can kind of use it more often. But heals are heals, can't really complain. Finally, her third skill is called Holy Maiden's Oath C, which will remove buffs from one enemy and decrease their defense for 3 turns. So this can also be strengthened as well with the quest power up. So overall though, her stats are pretty, her skills are okay. They're support skills for sure. They could be a little bit better though, in my opinion. So now I'm going to throw up her Ascension materials and her skill enhancement materials. She does need claws, which are pretty difficult to get. So I would definitely focus on leveling up other characters as opposed to her if you have them, because like I said, the claws are pretty difficult to get. I mean, you can get them, I think you can get them in Eurofest right now, but still they're pretty difficult, and you probably have other characters you'd rather use them on instead of her. And then I'm going to throw up her skill enhancement materials as well. It's not too much. I mean, you need feathers and you need a couple of the dragon scales, but I wouldn't focus too much on her skills, honestly, that much. Unless she's your only option, you probably have better healers. You could just take a friend, like a support Jean or something, and you'll be okay. So moving on to her craft essence, and this is a pretty good one. It's going to be Staff he gave me, and this will increase HP recovery amount of all allies by 30% while on the field, which is pretty nice. It kind of plays into her skills where she heals. So this is really nice. If you can get her to level 10 and equip this craft essence, then she probably becomes a little bit more viable because it'll increase the heals. But until then, there's not really too many options for her. So moving on here to her command cards and her Noble Phantasm. And this is kind of where she drops the ball for me as a character. For her command card, she has 3 arts, 1 quick, 1 buster. I don't see anything wrong with that, but her Noble Phantasm will deal heavy damage to all enemies and greatly decrease defense for 3 turns of those enemies rather. And it's a buster card, and it's just puzzling because she's an arts character. And it's not just that her Noble Phantasm is buster, but I would have assumed it would be more of on the support side, because all of her skills are basically geared towards support, and then her Noble Phantasm just comes out and does, oh hey, I'm going to do a ton of damage and decrease your defense. So I kind of wish her Noble Phantasm was just a super good support skill, but what can you do? It does do really good damage, and the defense decrease is really nice as well. So I mean, it's not a bad Noble Phantasm for sure, but I wish it would have been like more of a support skill. Anyway, so finally here with the craft essences that you can equip her with. She's kind of tricky because most of her skills are support and her stats aren't really that good. So there's not a whole lot of craft essences out right now that she can really make use of. So Kaleidoscope or any other craft essence that increases Noble Phantasm at the start of the fight would be ideal. You can also throw a Formal Craft on there because she is an arts card. But again, it's not really going to do much because her stats aren't that good. Like, she does have an inherent increase of arts effectiveness, I believe. So there's always that. You can combo with Formal Craft and get a little bit of an increase on your arts damage. But honestly, right now, her best craft essence is probably just going to be Kaleidoscope or her level 10 craft essence. But those things are so hard to get, like, it'll be a while before most people get these things. Anyway though, guys, that's going to wrap up this video here for me. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Saber Altar. And I will leave you guys here with Martha's Noble Phantasm. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
愛を知らない悲しき星のように太陽のステーキになっちゃう